Well, that didn't even make it a year. The speakers in the back. I reviewed those back in April of 2021. Here we are, February of 2022, so 10 months. And they're dead. Now, this appeared originally, and then again later, as an October fail. The lights that are in these, as you see here, these lights, you could do red, you could do blue, you could do yellow, you could do green, and then it has like a multicolor mode where it just cycles through them and does all that stuff. And the problem I was having, which I showed in the October fail, was one of the green LEDs on this speaker just didn't work. It just wouldn't light up and it was dead. When I originally got the set, that's exactly what it did. And I contacted China. I said, hey, your shit's broke. And they said, oh, we're so sorry. We sent out a replacement right away. And they did. So I got the new ones. And I made the video with those. But I still had these ones here. And it just had that wonky thing going on with the LED over here. So I said, it's not even that noticeable. I'll keep that in service, and I'll keep the good ones as spares until the Lion comes by. So I figured I'd just do that, and that would be it. You're going to stay up here? You have to steal the show, right? Make sure you knock everything over. That's a good boy. Come on, get down. Anyways, that's what I did. And in October, the problem solved itself magically out of nowhere. In October, it failed again. And then somewhere between October and now, it came back. And it was working fine. The day after the Super Bowl, the pattern that it does up and down froze. It just stopped dead in its tracks. And I turned it off, and I turned it back on, and now here's what I get. Oh, that's even different now than it was. Don't know if you can tell, but on the left, the right speaker, totally dead. On the left, one side is white, and the other side has purple and yellow, maybe to a green. Yep, it's just pooched. And it has a button on top you press to make it change modes. No can do. The speakers themselves for sound probably work, but you can't shut the lights off now because it's done through this stupid touch thing. And if I shut it off, it fades out red over there. Turn it back on, now it's different again. Now it's yellow at the bottom. Let me move the camera over. Let's move that out of the way. And it's just all wonky. Let's power cycle it a couple times. So now, if I hit the button on top, still nothing. And turn it off, turn it back on, same pattern. Turn it off, back on, same pattern. Keep blipping it. Try to make it do something. It's not. Leave it off. Turn it on. Now we have a different thing. Leave it off for... Okay, and we'll turn it back on. And it's sort of white again. White, it's showing a little bluish in the camera, but RGB. White was never an option for color on these speakers. So that's really awesome. So he said, well, what if I go back on Amazon? Yep, brand new set, right there, ready to fall off the desk. Because I didn't move the keyboard and there's not enough room. Could have gone and taken mine out of storage and put those up, but I figured while it's still available, we'll just let bozos pay for that. So let me go and swap these out now. And now with the new ones connected, nope, I'm dumb. I put them in place, but I didn't connect them. That would have been really dumb. Let's try that again. And now if we go and turn them on, I got my colors back. And I don't know if they improved the LEDs or what, but it looks better. It just, they're more vibrant or something. The other ones were not, they didn't like dim out, but they like adjusted the protocol on this, so it actually looks nicer and has a smoother gradient, which is nice. I could press it, it'll turn off, press again for green, all of them are working, yellow, blue, red, or multicolor mode. And as far as the speakers themselves, and that's copyright right there. There we go. So yeah, it works now. Rumor has it. That is the easiest way to get warranty service. If the product is on Amazon and is still available, do that. And I'm not telling you to do that, but to try to deal with, oh, let me email China. Oh, hello, I bought speaker from you, it's not work. Oh, you speak my language. Oh, yeah, we make like shit. It should only last 1 week, not 1 month. But it's under warranty. We're under contract from Amazon to send you a replacement right away. And they will. If you can get in touch with them. So like I was saying, rumor has it that when you return stuff to Amazon, and you can watch videos on this, the returns don't go back. They don't have LaQuisha there opening the box to ensure the speakers are in there and all of the parts and accessories and the twist tie on the cable and everything is back in the box. I did the right thing and I threw everything back in the box haphazardly. And that was that. Now that gets sent back to Amazon. So like I said, it does not go to LaQuisha. It doesn't even go to John or Sally to look at. Nope. It goes back to a warehouse and goes on a pallet. And those pallets, like I said, you can search this on YouTube, those pallets are sold to the highest bidder. There's, I don't know if they're sold by the pound or what it is, but basically what you're going to find in that pallet is a mixed bag of just about anything that Amazon sells. And as such, you're going to find stuff in there that totally didn't work out of the box, because that does happen. You're going to find stuff that people broke and returned, because that happens. You're going to find stuff that people destroyed and returned, because that happens, and they don't have anybody checking it. And you're also going to find probably the better majority of products that are in the box, maybe missing some parts, but generally are together in the box, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with those products. And the reason that that is because the big, fat, dumb American consumer. In other words, they buy these speakers, they got the colored lights, they look cool, they get it home, and they see that there's a wire on it, and they have to plug it in. And they thought that it was wireless, because of course these lights will just operate by themselves without any power forever, never needing anything whatsoever. Yeah, they'll just keep running forever, and it'll just be wireless. It'll just charge through the air, and it'll just work for them. Like I had a guy the other day who commented on a dash cam video. Is this wireless? What do you mean? Like you just want to stick it on your on your windshield and it just works? What, are you kidding me? What if you're driving along, the screen goes blank, because that's what it does, and that's what it would do to save battery power, not that it would run on any. and then you get into an accident. And you say, oh, I'm so glad I have that dash cam, but you didn't know it shut off because you had to have your fucking wireless kick. So you're going to find a lot of stuff that the big, fat, dumb American consumer just didn't know how the fuck to use, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. Or it didn't meet their outlandish goals of what they wanted it to do. Because that's another thing with people. They go and they buy stuff, and the way they do that is they see where they, like, they get a picture in their mind of, here's where I am now. And they say, well, these speakers are great, but I want them wireless. And then they see themselves in their mind sitting at the same desk with the same looking speakers, except now there's no ugly wire that just blends in with everything. And they say, buy! And they buy it. And it doesn't work that way, because that's not how life fucking works. I dealt with customers for years, and they invent shit and come up with shit that they want the thing to do, and it doesn't. It was not designed to, or it's physically impossible for it to do that. You know, like a cordless air fryer. Oh, that's going over like a fart in church. Come on, people! Well, I want to put it on my picnic table and I don't have an outlet in the backyard. What is it going to just run on? Water in the ground? Like, what do you... People make shit up. So that's a good way that you can get warranty service if you needed some, if the product is still available. So let's zoom in on that a little bit. There we are. And you can see all the pretty colors. And interestingly enough, the camera isn't washing those out anywhere near as bad as it did originally in the original video. It's not straight, that's better. And I'll go ahead and change colors. Green, yellow, blue, red, and multicolor. And it works again. And I still have my spares safely in storage. So, just a little word out there. You didn't hear it from me. I don't know where you heard that. You probably invented that like the wireless air fryer. But anyway, thanks so much for watching. Make sure you hit like, make sure you hit subscribe. And we'll see how long these last. And take care. I really appreciate your watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.